Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday Night Reward the Fan, featuring Alyssa Salvador, Ali Melendez, Mike Janella, and your host, Jeremy Hassel.
Oh, yeah. It's about that time. It's about 9:30 Saturday night, and guess what that means? We are live! Welcome back to another action-packed installment of Reward the Fan. I'm your host, Jeremy, and as you can tell, I got my best for tonight because it's movie night, and I'd look like the movie star that I am. Hope you guys did too. But to prep for this show, I spent the last 24 hours or so watching Netflix, watching as many movies as possible. You guys see Triple Frontier? I mean, I was talking to Shane off camera, and I was looking at the poster today in the subway. It had all my guys in there, and I was like, I gotta check it out. It was pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. And why do I study all these movies? Because I told you tonight is movie night. It's all about movie trivia. So all you have to do to win is answer 10 movie-themed questions. And for every question that you get right, you're going to earn 5 cents in reward dollars that go right in your pocket. And if you get a question wrong, you can use a free life to get back in the game. Just, you can't use a free life from the final question. That would be too easy. But if you're thinking, Jeremy, bro, how do I get free lives? Let me put you on to game. This is how you get free lives. You refer your friends. You refer friends of friends. You refer those annoying people that comment and say things to you online that you don't really know but kind of know. Tell them to join Reward the Fan. You know why? Because when they win, you win. And sometimes we even give lives away for free at the Reward the Fan tailgates on Facebook Live before the show during the week. You can check them out around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before the regular Reward the Fan shows. You can get behind-the-scenes looks, Reward the Fan information that you never knew you'd know. I definitely recommend it. Okay, so you know that Saturday night's movie night, and you're playing for a few different things. One of those is your reward dollar prize, which tonight is $250 reward dollars. Plus, we've got 2 golden tickets to give away to 1 lucky winner, and that winner could be you. And that same winner will be taking home a $100 movie gift card. We're giving away reward dollars, gift card, and a credit. This is amazing. That could be 10 movies for that $100 gift card, depending on where you live. Or if you live here in New York City like me, you could probably get with a $100 gift card, maybe a box of Sour Patch Kids, and always get a cherry Slurpee before you go to the movies. It'll make it a great situation, trust me. All right, I know you guys are just about ready to play. You got your makeup on, those wigs look tight, those lace fronts are good. You got your hair did, your nails did, you got your good shoes on. Hopefully your socks don't have any holes. Details matter, people. And maybe you even stopped over at the craft services table and grabbed the green apple before the show. Well, that's what I did. Well, anyway, I think you guys are ready to start the game. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? But I think it's time for we start the game. My favorite part. Shout outs. Now, I see we got some people in this game that are going to play, and I see we got over 2,600 of you in here that's going to get it going, and I'm excited to get it going with all of you guys tonight. I want to shout you out, Tristan. Just because no one's shouting you out, I'm going to be the one to shout you out. And I want to give a shout out to all the loyal moviegoers who keep the silver screen going. And I want to give a special birthday shout out to Kara 1966. And guess who that's from? Your husband. You owe him one. Because he got me to say that. That's right, Kara. You owe him one. And you're all part of our family. We got over 2,700 of you want to get going. And you know what? So do I. You guys tuned in on time. You're ready for the coming attractions. This was like the trailer, but now it's time for the feature presentation. Let's make history, people. Here's question number 1. Who's playing the lead role in the new film Shazam? Zachary Levi, Zachary Wrangler, Zachary Diesel. This guy was born to play the lead in this movie. I guess you could even say that it was in his genes. I'm sorry, I had to. Obviously, all 3 of these guys have gene-related last names, but the only one of them is an actual person, just one of them. Or, I guess only one of them is a famous actor. I didn't really Google. Us, Get Out, Trolls 2. We've talked about Jordan Peele before on this show. And he had an incredibly famous film a couple years ago. Come on. That nearly won Best Picture at the Oscars. And his latest movie is set to be officially released in about a week. It already premiered at South by Southwest and has been getting great reviews. Before the movies, though, he was a sketch comedian. He was on Mad TV. He was on Key and Peele. He even auditioned for SNL. He's certainly accomplished a lot since then. But one thing he didn't do was make The Answer. And the answer to that is Trolls 2, people. Come on, Get Out was his debut in 2017, and Us is set to be released this coming week. I'm too scared to see it, so check it out and let me know what you think. But I see that 1,829 of you have avoided The Sunken Place. Or have you? Maybe you're under my spell. Well, since you're under my spell, you gotta check out the next game. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the wonderful Alyssa Salvatore. She's going to be right here in this spot to give golden ticket trivia to all you guys. Then I heard from a little birdie who works at Word the Fan, and it's not actually a birdie at all, but I heard that the reward dollar prize tomorrow night is going to be 1,000 reward dollars. So you don't want to miss that and tune in. But you also don't want to miss tonight's question 3 because it's coming right now. Which of these movies was Ben Stiller not in? Zoolander, Dodgeball, The Shining. Ben Stiller has been in a lot of movies, and I like pretty much all of them. The Meet the Parents series, There's Something About Mary, Along Came Polly, The Heartbreak Kid. Can't forget about the Madagascar series, Tropic Thunder, probably my favorite Ben Stiller. And Night at the Museum series. I mean, he's done so many films. He's been in 2 of the 3 answer choices that are listed right here. Now, one of these movies, Zoolander, was so good that it even got a sequel in 2016. Stiller played the lead role of Derek Zoolander in both those. He was also White Goodman in Dodgeball, and he knows how to give Blue Steel. Is that Blue Steel? I'm trying. But the answer to tonight is The Shining. Stiller was not in the famous 1980 horror film. He's usually doing more comedic roles, and I see 1,805 of you are turning left into question 4. Who played Jay Gatsby in the 2013 film version of F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel? Robert Redford, Leonardo DiCaprio, Paul Rudd. The novel is, of course, The Great Gatsby, which F. Scott Fitzgerald put out in 1925. almost 100 years ago. The movie version came out 6 years ago, 2013, and I needed to get one of the most iconic actors of his generation to play the role of the main character, Jay Gatsby. I guess they forgot to call me, but that's all right. But the novel is set on Long Island in the fictional towns of East and West Egg. There was also a 1974 version that starred Redford, and Paul Rudd, well, he's just an awesome actor. Don't you love Paul Rudd? But the guy who played Jay Gatsby in the 2013 version was Leonardo DiCaprio, and that's the answer. Now, he's one of the most famous Leos of all time. He's also a Scorpio, so shout out to that early November birthday. But I see that 1,581 of you are moving with the stars and on the question 5. Congrats to all of you making it halfway through about. This is serious. Let's get past that mark. Here's question 5. What is the highest grossing film of all time? Titanic, Avatar, Jurassic World. The highest grossing film of 2018 was Avengers Infinity War. What a great movie. And I'm sure Avengers Endgame is going to make a run at all these movies when it appears next month. Are you guys excited? You see the trailer? Iron Man. But until then, this movie has the top spot, and it's been there for a few years now. Jurassic World is 5th on the list, so not quite number 1. But what's interesting is that both Titanic and Avatar were directed by James Cameron, and they've both held the top spot at times, but the movie that's in the top spot at this present moment is the one and only movie with the blue people. They're like 10 feet tall. The movie's called Avatar. The answer is Avatar. The 2009 movie was the first ever to gross over $2 billion. Whew, that's a lot of money. That's a billy. Now, Lil Wayne, it's a billy with a B. And I see that 951 of you are trying to gross that many reward dollars. And guess what? You're on your way, because you just passed that halfway mark, because we're on to question 6. Let's get going. Which of these is not a Marvel movie? Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, Aquaman. Now, all 3 of these are comic book movies, which are often all associated with Marvel. But as powerful as Marvel is, there's another big comic company, DC, which has also put out a lot of movies. You probably know their main superheroes like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. But there are some slightly lesser known ones too. Do you guys know The Flash? He's pretty quick. Green Arrow has nice green tights. But what about this guy who lives underwater and was played by Jason Momoa? Did you know there was a Girl Scout cookie called Momoa Samoas? Do you guys ever try them? Samoas are the best cookies. But anyway, the answer for tonight's question is Aquaman. I was stalling to give you guys hints, people. Now, the movie also stars Amber Heard, Willem Dafoe, and Dolph Lundgren. And boy, is it a movie. I mean, any movie with Dolph Lundgren, I'm in. And I see now that 960 of you are not sleeping with the fishes. You guys are still here, and you're going to swim on the you're backstroke. You're going to backstroke into question 7. Here we go. In what year was the first movie theater opened? 1905, 1885, 1945. So we've asked about this type of thing before here on the show, and the first movie theater was actually called Nickelodeon, kids. No, not the kids' TV show. A Nickelodeon was actually a public movie theater that charged 5-cent admission to theater goers. The Odeon part of the name actually comes from the ancient Greek word for theater. Movies cost a little bit more than 5 cents today, please, but I guess that's to be expected with this much time passing. The 100-year anniversary was back in 2005, because your answer to this question is 1905. The answer is 1905. Imagine if movies were still 5 cents. You could see like 2,000 movies with a $100 gift card that you could win tonight from this game of Reward the Fan. And now I see 655 of you still have a shot at it. Wow, we're getting down. We're getting so close. Woo! Here's question 8. Which candy did the boy in E.T. use to lure the extraterrestrial? M&M's, Reese's Pieces, Milk Duds. Now, this is one of the best examples of product placement in a movie possibly ever. In the 1982 Steven Spielberg film, the main boy, Elliot, lays down a trail of these candies to make E.T. go where he wants him to. But Milk Duds were never really in consideration to be the candy of choice in the movie, but the other 2 options were. Look at these hints we're giving you, people. Apparently, Spielberg initially asked the Mars Company if he could use M&M's, but they said no. So he went to Hershey and got their approval, which was smart because I'm a big fan of this, and I hope you guys are too. Anything with peanut butter like Reese's Pieces, which is the answer, is awesome. So some say the sale of the candy went up about 300% after this. Wow. And I see 593 of you are following the trail of this one, and you're ready for a piece of question 9. What one city must a movie play in to be eligible for an Oscar? New York, Los Angeles, Miami. I didn't even know this was a rule, but it is, seriously. We combed through the Academy Awards official rule book right before the show to find out. It took a couple of minutes, but we got through the sections and all the many subsections. We had to put on some reading glasses. Mine are leopard. I had to put on my reading jacket. It's got leather pads. That's how we do it over here. And it's true. In order for a movie to be eligible for the Oscars, one of the requirements is that it is screened in this city for at least a week. A lot of people think this city is very beautiful. I'm giving hints. It makes sense that it's the most recognizable city in movies because the answer is Los Angeles. LA, La La Land, Hollywood, or the City of Angels. All these are nicknames for Los Angeles. And 413 of you are just one step away from your Walk of Fame. But first, you must get past the final round. This is it. It's the final round. You see I'm excited? I'm clapping for you because you made it this far. That's awesome. And this next question, it's a doozy. It's a fun one. It's a great one. You guys ready for the last question tonight? Here it is. Here's question 10. Who is the voice of Woody in Toy Story? Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Jim Carrey. So Toy Story is one of the best animated films of all time. And frankly, it's one of the best movies in general of all time. Woody, Buzz, Mr. Potato Head, all iconic characters who were voiced by iconic actors. So Mr. Potato Head was voiced by the one and only legend, Don Rickles. And Buzz Lightyear was voiced by Tim Allen, who I know from Tool Time. Hope you've seen that. And Jim Carrey, believe it or not, was apparently considered for the role of Buzz, but didn't end up getting it. Maybe he was busy doing the mask or something. He wound up not even being in the movie at all. But that means your answer here is Forrest Gump himself. That's the biggest hint I can give you guys. The answer is Tom Hanks. You probably know him from that one Carly Rae Jepsen music video, but he's also acted in a few films. And I see 422 of you got this one right. You guys are all bosom buddies. Get it, Tom Hanks? If you don't know, do your history. And you got a friend in me. And guess what? You're our winners tonight, and I have one word for you. Congratulations! It looks like you stuck through the pre-production of tonight. You went through every step of the filming of this show. You stayed for the end, which is called post-production. And now you get to walk the red carpet with us because you guys are our winners. That share at $250 award dollars with all of you guys makes you guys all a little bit happier, I think. Let me shout a few guys out. Like College Hoops, what's the good word? Or Mrs. Manu, congratulations to you. I made a rhyme. Give me credit. Hez1000, I see you. And Zelenka, you sound like a superhero. Maybe you're the next Avenger? They could use you. And the Vile 20. What's so vile about the 20? And Boles, or is it Bowls? And Janaberry. That sounds like something you'd get at like a yogurt stand. And D Rose 111. I see you. Gem 1836. Guess what? You're a winner too. And Hes70. What's the 70 stand for? Just because I'm nosy. Chills. All right, Chills. Go to @RewardTheFan and tell us why you chose Chills as your username. We got it. But now, everyone, it's time for that big moment. This is the biggest moment of the show of all, where someone's going to win some lucky tickets. When we run that ticket, Lotto! Did you see that spin? Not bad. No, I'm not dizzy. Where am I? Anyway, if your name is chosen, you'll be taking home a $100 movie gift card and 2 golden tickets. So this is so exciting. You'll be prompted with a list of events in your area, but you only have 24 hours to make your pick. So whoever wins this, move fast and congrats, because this winner is, as the randomizer stops, I see 2 tickets are going to Gen CM. Or is it Gen NCM? Or is it Gen CM? Either way, Jen, congratulations. You're going to have an amazing time. All we ask of you is that you take some photos of yourself, some selfies of where you're at, tag @RewardTheFan, so we can shout you out again, because you're our winner tonight. Congratulations. And to everyone still watching, thank you so much for hanging out with me and playing. I had a blast. I hope you did too. I'm your host, Jeremy Hassel. Make sure you guys follow us @RewardTheFan. It's one word. And also follow me @Jeremy_Hassel. You know why? Because my Insta story is legendary. They should make a film about it. Anyway, make sure you join us for our next game, which is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the wonderful Alyssa Salvatore will be right here. And until the next time I see you guys, I want you to keep it positive. I'm going to send you a digital hug right now. And have a good Saturday night. Happy St. Patty's Day if you celebrate. Don't celebrate too much. You don't want to miss our game tomorrow. Bye. No, you can't come with me. I'm serious.